Hey, what's going on, guys? People with Auto Repair Tips. In this video, I'm working on an 02 Ford F150. This customer happens to be a friend of mine, and they were traveling back from Pennsylvania when they developed a miss on their engine. So they pulled off to the local shop, they ran the code, and they noticed the number 7 cylinder was misfiring. And like any other shop, I mean, they put a coil pack in it because that's pretty much what normally goes wrong with these. And it sent them on their way, and it still had a real bad miss, and it got worse as they were driving it. So in this video, I'm gonna do it a little bit different. I'm not gonna show you the tear down and everything like that. I'm just gonna show you different steps along the way of what I do to diagnose these problems. I made plenty of access room to get to whatever I need to get to. The first thing I'm gonna do is, being they put a brand new spark plug in it and a brand new coil pack, is I'm gonna run a compression test. Once I do that, I'll let you know what the findings are, and I'll tell you my next step. All right, guys, let me show you where I'm at with this F-150. First thing I did was I got tore down far enough where I could work on things. I went ahead and pulled a compression check. It was 125 PSI. I did all of them along the left bank, and every single one was within, 5 to 6 pounds of each other. So it definitely passed the compression test. Next thing I did was, the guy who worked on it when they were out of town put a new coil pack in it, and I examined the coil pack. Everything looks good there. I ohmed it out. It tested out fine. When I pulled the plug out, the plug it was really saturated with gas, really wet. So that led me to the injectors. I did pull each injector out, and I ohmed each one out. According to the specs, the ohms should be somewhere between 4 and 6 ohms. Each one measured out at 0, so it was below 4 and 6. So I'm leaning towards a bad injector, dripping too much fuel on the spark plug. So after talking to the customer, like I said, he was a lifelong friend of mine. He decided he wanted to go ahead and buy all his own parts and bring them to me, and I said, that's fine, I don't care. But he wants to do 8 plugs, 8 injectors, and 8 coil packs. And I said, that's fine, I'm right there at it, you might as well just do it. He's buying the parts, and that decision was on him. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get these parts on. We'll take it for a test drive, and we'll see, and we'll hope that the engine miss is gone. Nah, I'm just messing with you, it'll be gone. All right, guys, we are halfway through this project. I got 2 coil packs in on the right side. I got 1 in on the left. I got 1 injector in. He's got me 1 out of 8 injectors. The other ones haven't come in yet, but that's where we're sitting. All right, guys, here's a box full of parts. And no, I didn't forget the fuel filter. It's a good thing we put it on, because this thing is toast. Watch this. You can't even blow through it. You should be able to blow through a filter with ease. All right, guys, we got it back together. The only hiccup was the last cylinder on the right side. That fuel injector just started to leak just a little bit. So I cut it off, and what happened was, when I was putting the fuel rail on, it just pinched that upper O-ring. So I replaced it, put it back together, and it seems to be doing really good. We'll get ready to head out for our test drive and make sure it drives okay. I was looking at the Misfire data on a computer, and as of right now, everything is sitting at 0s, except for number 4 cylinder. It wants to kick up a little bit. Let me see what that is. Our problem cylinder was number 7, so let me check number 4 and make sure there's no leaks there. All right, after checking it out, the number 4 cylinder, that is the that's the rear cylinder on the right side. That's the one that had the fuel leak on it, so that would kind of explain that. So I'll clear that out and make sure it doesn't come back. All right, let's go back into it, and let's see what number 4 looks like now. Come on. All right, everything is sitting at 0. All right, let's go ahead and get this thing up on the interstate, and let me take it for a little ride. All right, guys, let's see how this thing does on a takeoff. Spinning tires. Not too bad, not too bad. All right, guys, everything seems to be doing really good. There's no shaking, no shimmying, no jumping, no whatever else you guys want to call it. Got great pickup, RPMs are doing fine, no more misfires looking at the computer. Guys, I think that's it for this video. Don't forget to like and leave a comment. Catch you later.